So today we're going to talk about anxiety because why the frig not? Today we're going to talk about anxiety. Let's do that again. I am a little anxious right now, if you can't tell, mostly because I don't have anything written or prepared and I'm just kind of freestyling it and I'm hoping to do it in one take. When we're talking about anxiety, right, in the clinical sense, right, how I would diagnose somebody with anxiety, there's different anxiety disorders, right? The difference between regular, normal life anxiety, where if we're nervous about a test that's coming up, it's a motivator, right? If I'm nervous about something or a test, for example, I'm going to study so that I'm successful at it. Anxiety is more of an anticipatory thing, and fear is something that's in the present moment, and that's kind of a good differentiation to make. I was going to pause it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep going. We're doing this. Anxiety disorders are really very common in today's world. You have social media, 24-hour news cycles. But the fact remains that a lot of us really do struggle with anxiety, and it does impact our lives in negative ways. So there's anxiety disorders, generalized anxiety disorder, social anxiety, panic disorder, agoraphobia, where somebody's literally afraid to leave their home. They can manifest both emotionally or mentally, right? So racing thoughts, catastrophizing, ruminating, all those kinds of big SAT words, and also physical complaints. So a lot of times too, your tummy actually is your second brain, and it has some of the same receptors that your brain does. So you know when your gut feels off or when you have like the nervous shits, that's kind of normal when you're experiencing anxiety. Also want to add that post-traumatic stress disorder counts as an anxiety disorder. So my thing that I do with clients, right? I have little hand gestures when I'm doing things. For my anxiety ones, I say follow the thought, right? And that's me Pied Pipering. I don't know why, but I just do kind of like follow the thought, take it all the way through. A lot of times when we say our anxiety thoughts out loud, they sound abso-fucking-lutely ridiculous. And that's why therapy or talking or journaling can be really helpful when you're experiencing anxiety about something, because when you say it out loud, 9 times out of 10, it sounds ridiculous. And so if you follow the thought all the way through and try not to push away the thought, because then it gets bigger, you just follow it all the way through, you usually come to the end, some kind of conclusion, and that was a good talk. One time.